from the sidelines. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. Personal foul. And, of course, Kawhi Leonard. His first game in his new Atlanta Hawks uniform.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
And Fears has it in the corner. Here's Queen. Mr. Williamson fades and shoots. And that one, good. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Here is Daniels. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Floats it up for Williamson. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Here's Queen. And that one is hammered home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Leonard, that's for two. The shot will not fall.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Queen can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, how about the toughness Johnson showed there? It's clear he fears no one and loves capitalizing through contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Oh, Johnson with the vicious finish.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Fear. And stolen by Daniels. Johnson with it. Fears covering.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Queen. Pelicans trail by 6. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Here's Newell. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Williamson gets it to go.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Loads it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Queen. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. A three from Leonard. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Queen. 6 to shoot. And it's Williamson miss it. Johnson inside. It's intercepted. Ricochet with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort. That's a high percentage play. Zion is a dangerous lob.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Kept alive. Porzingis.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Here's Fears. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Fears with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? To the inside. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Back to Alexander Walker. Hands it from downtown. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Here's Fears. Six on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Reza Shea.
Just such a great athlete. Young Jeremiah Fears is a lot to handle.
And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Pelicans trailed by 10. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Hawkins. 5 to shoot. Daniels with the steal. Knocked loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. It's a very good look and converts.
Well, Hawkins isn't just a scorer. He's also good at sharing the wealth.
Leonard on the wing. He has 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. And here's Johnson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Over in the corner, Christie. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 7. Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
To the left wing. Now Daniels. Alexander Walker on the wing. Back to Johnson. From the baseline. That shot misses.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
.111 left in the first half. Pass to Najee. 4 on the clock. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Johnson surveying the floor. And then Johnson with the dunk.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Pass to Christie. And he goes in for the dunk.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
Pass to Bay, and taken away by Johnson. Inside. Here's Newell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
That'll do it for the first half. Hawks on top, leading by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Kennard for three. Pelicans pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Leonard, that's for two. And Jones pulls it down.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Queen. Kicks it out to Williamson. And another shot. Porzingis with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 15. Here's Leonard, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Atlanta substitute.
Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Watson.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach. Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Hawks leading by 15. Pass to Enjai. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choices.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Loads it up for Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson, the screen. Throws it up high. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 4 for the Hawks. Kristaps Porzingis.
The Hawks leading by 9. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Queen. He's got 8. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
56 seconds left in the third quarter.
On the court.
Here's Daniels. Not going to go that time. Pelicans trailed by 11. Christie with it. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop to the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's Christie. Knocked away. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Risacher. Back to Daniels. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have.
51. Let's go.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans trail by 15. Now Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
And stolen by Christie. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Great job by Porzingis, just making himself big and affecting that shot.
Risacher wide open. Right wing from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Reza Shays got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Christie with it. Leonard picks him up. And taken away by Johnson. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And the big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good prop.
Kicks it out to Hawkins. Pass to Bay. Here's Barlow. Defended by Alexander Walker. On the wing, Christie. Clock at 6. Here's Bay. With his first shot attempt. And he hits the jumper for 2. Bay's got his first bucket of the night.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Pass to Porzingis. Johnson, a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's Williamson. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Well, that's something that Zion continues to work on, and it will only help his game moving forward.
Porzingis can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Queen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Johnson with it. Jones covering. Leonard with no one around. The three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 19.
An incredible night for Zion. Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. And that'll be his third foul so far. It's stolen by Jones.
Number 14.
Misses the three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pelicans trailed by 17. Into the lane. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. So it's Atlanta now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you know, for a 6'9" wing, Johnson puts up really good assist numbers.
Queen can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 19 points. And Leonard has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The shot's good. And now he has a triple-double. 10 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. Poked away. It's stolen by Jones.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pass to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Queen. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson outside. Newell.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Leonard. Takes a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely